All right, welcome back to Empire of the Sun. I've moved ahead several cards because the next few cards um, didn't really do much. Were not very interesting. Let's put it that way. The following card, I eventually played the. Let's see if I remember this correctly. I eventually played the Yamamoto card, Death of Yamamoto, if you remember. Oh yes, and of course I played with China. Remember the last turn he played 3 OC and he moved 3 OC China offensive and just moved over to major breakthrough. So I played the Roosevelt Chungking card, which moved it back to unstable front. I played the Yamamoto card, if you remember. We had that, and that killed off Yamamoto, and Ozawa's now in combined fleet. He passed at one point, and I paid Operation Culverin for the event, which allowed us to go ahead and take the rest of northern India, and coming down here to take Burma, and then he also played Tokyo Rose, and Tokyo Rose brought our thing, our political will down to 3 or 4. Um, Not terribly worried about it though. Even if he were to play Tojo for the event, which he has to because 1944, he plays Tojo for the event. This will drop to 1, but there really is no way for him to go from 1 to 0. I think it's not going to happen. Plus the fact that if we take Burma and he's already abandoned Burma pretty much, as soon as we take that, we get another political will back, so we'll be okay. Also took a resource hex here, 77th Brigade. Landed here in Medan and captured this resource hex. Just decided to cut away at his hand size. Okay, so what I eventually did was at this point was I went ahead and played the this card, Operation Watchtower, Guadalcanal Invasion. There's a surprise attack, of course. I played 5+3. I played on the Central Pacific headquarters. That's 5+3, 8 activations. And what I did was I went ahead and, you know, captured Palau here with the 1st Marine Division. Captured it so I could get an air base and land naval base to try to go after the Philippines or go north into Formosa. And it was a surprise attack, which I was hopeful for, and deployed some carriers here for 4 carriers plus 3 battleships, 3 big battleships to try to destroy this bunch of ships. All right, so we played that, and then he played this card, which is very interesting. Um, he played the Operation Ago, Battle of the Philippine Sea. So reaction to get rid of the surprise attack. Okay, and then, interestingly enough, he played a second reaction card to submarine attack. And then he played a third. Um, reaction card, which is the kamikaze attack. I'll be honest with you. I have never had the kamikaze attack, kamikaze used against me for the event. So this is going to be interesting. So he played 3 cards, and remember that you can actually play up to 3 reaction cards to an offensive. So and in 2 of those 3 cases, he was able to draw strategy cards to replace the cards that he lost. So he essentially, from a real sense, from a card draw sense, he only really played 1 card, which is of course Operation Ago, which pretty much I think finishes his drawn cards because he only can play three at maximum. So he's right there. So anyway, so that's what happened. He was able to do that and decided not to react to no reaction whatsoever, despite the fact I got 7 activations, which is actually pretty smart because obviously it's not really powerful. I mean, 4 carriers, 3 battleships. It's not going to be. It's kind of like difficult for him to fight back. But he did have the kamikaze card. He did the submarine thing, and the sub attack. He rolled a 0, which loses 1 naval step. So he took it out in the Bunker Hill, and then he played the kamikaze for an event, and he flips the Franklin. Okay, so he flipped the Bunker Hill, he flipped the Franklin um, from the kamikaze card, and then we went ahead and he had two. He could flip two, so he flipped the Intrepid and the Franklin. So okay, now we have the air naval battle. We have what is this? 10, 20, 30, 44, 44 plus 48, 44 plus 40, 44 plus 92. Yeah, that sounds right. 92. So what happened was, yeah, I had 92 with a plus 3 because I do have plus 3 DRM because of these guys carry naval U.S. Strength, and it's 1944. And 93 against 27, 92 plus 3, 27. And I actually rolled a 1, which is pretty terrible. 1 plus 3 is 4. That's a half result. And he rolled a 0, which is even worse. So he only got a quarter result. So anyway, so I was able to hit him with 46 factors. 46 factors, and that pretty much flips. I think the Taiho was damaged, and I think the thing here was damaged, and I think there are 24 factors remaining, and it's up to me to destroy something. And if it's 24, I'd probably destroy obviously Taiho and the Japanese air unit and leave the Yamato. I'm sure it's what I did. All right. Okay. So that's that for now. And in the next video, we'll see what happens next. Thank you for listening.